All right, so we're getting ready to install this chicken door, but before we do that, I want to make sure that I explain to you how to use this, and then I'm going to show you how to install this. First thing you want to do is make sure that you have your dimensions cut out of your coop for this door to fit, and we've already got that done. Next thing, when you pull this out of the box, you want to charge up your solar panel. Now you can do this out in the sunlight. We actually have a rainy day today, so they do give you a power supply so that you can get that charged up, and so you want to make sure that you got this charged before you go out. And there is going to be a red indicator light down here on the bottom that's going to flash, letting you know that it is charging, and then when it's ready to go, it'll be a green light. Now on the back, you also do have your up and down buttons. These are also going to be your power buttons and your program button. To power this on, you're going to hold both of these down for 3 seconds, and then it'll power on, and you can manually move that door up and down. When you are ready to set your door, this can either be set for light to light, which means it's going to come up with the sunrise, go down with the sunset. That's how I like to use mine. It's solar powered, so it's just going to rise and fall with the sun. Or if you wanted it to open up at specific times and close at specific times, then you're going to have to be at the door at the specific time, and you want it to open at 6:30 a.m. You're going to hold your button for 3 seconds at 6:30 a.m. That should program it to open up every day at 6:30 a.m. When you want it to close, you got to be out there at the close time, say 9:30 p.m. Hold your close button for 3 seconds, and that's going to program it to close at 9:30 p.m. Now they do have those instructions there on the back. They also do have a larger print instruction for you inside the box, which is super nice and handy to have. They got all of that right there for you. They also do have a remote control, but you're going to have to be within range of the remote control for this to work, of course. So when you are installing this, you want to make sure that when you are putting your screws through here, you don't put any sort of bend or kink in the door. You just want to have it flush up against your coop, because if you do get any sort of bend at all, or if you're even cockeyed just a little bit, then your door is going to jam and it's not going to work right. So don't feel like you got to get this real tight up against the coop. You just need to get it flush up against the coop so that the door can move freely. It's not a real strong door. It's going to be enough to keep predators out and keep your chickens in, keep everything safe, but it's also going to be a little bit flimsy so that if you do have a bend in it, it's just going to get caught up and hung up there and not going to work correctly. So make sure that when you're installing that, you just make sure that it's flush up against the coop, and you should be fine. The roller part is going to go inside the coop, and then this is going to be your outside face. This is going to be your light sensor so that that opens and closes with the sun, and it's also going to be your remote sensor. So remember, the roller goes on the inside, this is on the outside.
Okay, so when you install your door, you want to make sure that you don't have any bends or any kinks in the frame of your door. Don't put those screws in so tight that it's going to draw that all the way in and put a little bow in it, because if you get a little bow, these doors catch real easy and they pinch real easy, and if there's a bow there, it's just going to stop. So once you get it installed, you just want to make sure that everything is running smoothly, and this door really does run smooth. It's pretty quiet, and you got your solar panel here. I charged it up inside, and so when I brought it out, it's ready to go. We're also going to get a full charge with the sunlight here today, and we won't have to worry about it. We won't have to worry about it again. We're just going to hang this on the side of the coop. What this has is called a pinch feature, which means it's going to come down all the way, then it's going to rebound and come back up halfway, and then it'll wait 10 seconds, and then it'll go back down. The reason we have a rebound on there is an anti-pinch feature, so that if there is a chicken or a rooster that is sitting in the door, when the door comes down, it's not going to keep him pinched in there. It's going to come down, and then it's going to come right back up and allow that chicken to move out of the way, and then it's going to come down the rest of the way. So we'll watch this, make sure that it rebounds okay, and then we'll put it up, and then hopefully we can catch some chickens coming out of here tomorrow morning. And this is set on solar, so it's going to be opening up with the light, and it's going to be closing when the sun goes down. So this is going to be set for sun up and sun down. So we're going to have to get out here pretty early to catch that, but we'll check it out tomorrow morning.